Hi, welcome to On Campus, our flagship show here at Offshoot TV. I'm Em, this is Erin. We are back in Magee today with our brand new VP for Magee, Lee Doran.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, so Lee, welcome to the show, new VP for the Magee Campus. How's that going for you?
Unreal. I'm not in the role yet, but I'm delighted to start today.
How did you find campaigning and stuff for it?
Yeah, no, it was very fun. I done it last year, and I learned a lot from last year, and I think I played it better this year.
Fair
Everyone
enough.
said the campaign was a bit better, so it's.
You did, I noticed a little bit of a different thing with your crossword.
Oh yes.
Yeah, how did you come up with that?
No, just something different, to get people engaged. I play Wordle the odd time, so I thought something similar would be, useful for the campaign. So.
What made you want to run again this year?
Well, having ran last year and came so close, I just thought, I couldn't not go again.
So we ask all of our guests this question, but if you could pick any course to just have plumbed directly into your brain, you don't have to study, you don't have to think about it at all, you just know everything, what course would you choose and why?
I'd probably go for physio.
Okay.
Physio, I get so many injuries and stuff. If I was able to self-operate it would be great.
Self-physio.
Yeah.
Would that work? I've never seen someone
Yeah.
administering
We've not
physio
had that
on
answer
themselves. Yeah.
I don't know, but
People usually go like business or like something is you're like, no, I want to fix myself. Just take a pair
Everybody want to
up.
be your friend then.
So
like.
Yeah, that's true. All the sports people will just be like gathering around you, be like, Lee, please, we beg.
Well, perfect. More of that in a moment, but first we've got stupid news.
Watch the action. Over there and
So first up, we've got Bulgarian club apologises after minute silence for ex-player who is still alive. Now, you yourself are on the football team here and you're also the captain of the club. What do you think of that headline alone?
that was crazy. It's quite disrespectful too.
Yeah. But more detail we've got now. I may butcher this man's name, so excuse me for that. But Petko Ganchev was mourned ahead of Sunday's 1-1 league draw with, my Bulgarians are very good, Levski Sofia, with both teams lining up on the centre circle and bowing their heads. However, the club then announced it had been misinformed in a Facebook post shared before the top flight match finished. My goodness. The management of PFC Arda would like to express a huge apology to the former Arda player Petko Ganchev and his relatives after the club received wrong information about his death. Read the statement. We wish Petko Ganchev many more years of good health and to enjoy the success of Arda.
That's kind of crazy. Was he sick or is it just?
I think he just left. He just moved on to a different club and, well, he might as well have been dead. That's how they say it. He dead to them.
How would you feel if your football club announced your death via a minute's silence?
Oh God.
You're getting frantic calls from your
I
parents.
actually would be honoured that, but
at least you get mentioned. Yeah.
Wasn't alive.
Only to apologise in a Facebook post as well.
Yeah.
Not even on the news.
So disrespectful. Sorry guys, messed up. Our bad. You want some compensation for it?
Yeah.
Can I come back? Can I get paid?
It's kind of like watching your own funeral. Like, do you ever think about that? Like, would you ever want to set that up? Because sometimes I'm curious to see.
Yeah, who would go?
Yeah, who's
No,
going to turn up?
Who's the
past?
saddest?
Like,
who's crying the most?
What exes are going to turn up? Do you know what I mean? Who's reading what?
Yeah.
I would love to go to my own after party on my funeral as well. I want to see what would be the stories that people would remember me by.
What's the vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Are people happy? Are they sad? What's going on? 100%. Okay, so next up, the next story we're looking at, self-driving Tesla crashes into a wall painted to look like a road. So Mark Robber just set up one of the most interesting self-driving tests of 2025, and he did it by imitating Looney Tunes. Only this time, the test subject wasn't a cartoon bird, it was a self-driving Tesla Model Y. The result, a full speed 40 miles per hour impact straight into a wall. How do you feel about self-driving cars to start with? Would you ever go? Would you kind of be like, no thanks, not for me?
Personally, I don't think we're ready for it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Especially here.
Yeah, 100%.
But if there were they were a thing, you know, I'd love it because I really am a passenger princess, you know.
Yeah, do you drive?
I drive, but like
You'd rather not.
just chilling on the phone. And, so,
You on the aux cord, just like scrolling and just fully like chilling out.
yeah.
I remember when I was in like traveling America after doing Camp America, and we decided there was 5 of us, and we were in Nevada, and we were like, right, let's treat ourselves and rent out a Tesla for the day. Because when there's 5 of you, and it was like a really old model, it was like $30 for the day, and like when else are you going to get that opportunity to drive a Tesla? And we actually ended up driving around Hoover Dam, which is like the water system that keeps the electricity and all going into California state. And the guy who we let drive the Tesla whilst we were going around these bends of Hoover Dam was probably the most irresponsible guy we could have chosen. I don't know why, looking back. I know why I was still like drunk from the night before, that I wasn't thinking. I was like, get me in the back of this car, don't chat to me. But I kind of just wake up to like everybody kind of like screaming. And he decided to stick the car on self-driving mode, the Tesla in self-driving mode, whilst we're going around a bend on Hoover Dam. And I swear to God, the wheel just started like shaking because the car didn't know how to turn around a corner. Like self-driving is only really used for motorways out there.
Yeah.
That we nearly drove straight into the system of Hoover Dam and would have cut off all water flow, electricity into California state. So
That was the main thing you were worried about, not you like dying in the dam.
no, it was the
Well,
thought of my
California's
face
gonna be
being on the
gone.
news, being like this woman.
It's her fault.
God, I'll never get let back into America again, even if I'm dead.
You're
like,
dead.
no.
Watching your own funeral in the Hoover Dam.
Yeah. Oh, what's good about this story was the fact that it's the robotaxi launch is less than 3 months away. That's what
Perfect.
kind of had me
Yeah.
going, wow, this is not good for business
I
for
feel-
Elon now.
I feel like we shouldn't be basing tests for stuff like this on like Looney Tunes skits. I feel like that's concerning if that's the level we're going for, and also that it failed at that level. It shouldn't be on the road. That's very concerning. But have you seen like what people have to do for the self-driving cars to like mark like where they can go, like how they learn where to go?
Never
People
seen that,
literally
no.
have to like sit and watch like frames still by still and like outline every single thing in that frame and go, that's a person, that's a bush, that's a road. Like it's mental.
God.
Like it's really like frame by frame for like hundreds of thousands of frames. It's crazy.
Well, that's good though. You
Yeah.
want to be down to a T.
Yeah,
You know.
hopefully, but how do you differentiate between a drawing and an actual road?
Oh God, not our problem.
Not our
anyway.
problem. So true.
That definitely
Yeah,
will not
yeah.
be making it to Derry anytime
No,
soon.
can't see that happening. Too many hills. I feel like they wouldn't
Yeah,
cope
oh my
well
God,
with
yeah, true.
hills.
Imagine one self-driving car going up the Glen Shane path.
Oh God.
That's actually asking for trouble. Well, that's enough of stupid news. Let's take a look at what we've been up to here at Offshoot TV. Recently, we dived deep into the world of fashion with some graduate residents on the Belfast campus. Here's a clip.
I was always like really artsy and stuff. Like I always really did well. Like my mum taught me everything I knew about drawing and painting and things like that. But then I guess going to an academic secondary school, like so many times where I've had teachers say, you know, oh, you can do so many things with a law degree. It's so versatile with a law degree.
Yeah.
First year at Queen's, and I hated it. It was awful. It was awful. I was really bad at it. I didn't go to the class. I was an awful student. So I failed first year, had to repeat that. And then that's when COVID hit in early 2020. Yeah, so over lockdown, I really started working with my hands. My mum's really big into like occupational therapy through like art mediums and things. So I started painting like denim jackets and stuff like that. And going from that, I thought, what if I actually like learned how to make the jackets, you know? So fast forward to now, like 4 years later, and here we are, you know? Got a degree in fashion design.
Behind the Scenes is now screening on our YouTube channel. So, Lee, much of a fashion head? Do you think about what you're wearing every day, or are you more kind of like pick this up the floor, sniff it, if it smells good, I'll throw it on?
More the
More
latter.
that one, okay. You can't say somewhere in between. Like, that's not the
Yeah,
only two options.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
just pretty much in football, nice classic
Fair
football
day. Oh, you're the
shirts
sports
and-
kind of.
yeah.
If you
There's
can get away
really
with it.
nice like vintage football jerseys though, I will
Oh, that's
say.
true, actually,
yeah,
yeah.
those are so trendy at the minute.
That's true.
Yeah.
You add a bit of colour as well. Well, I suppose if you only support one team, it's kind of
A colour or a
same.
colour?
Colour.
Black.
Yeah,
I
okay.
like the black.
Okay, fair enough.
Understated.
If you could only buy clothes from one shop for the rest of your life, what shop would you go for?
Not a shop, but I've a friend who actually started selling clothes.
Oh, okay.
A company called Banjax, and it's good stuff.
Cool.
It's not like a.
No,
yeah.
plug it.
No,
It's
no,
fine,
please.
go
I'm
for
not
it.
plugging it, but it's really good stuff. And
Cool. Is that like second hand? Is it his own stuff that
no,
he
it's
makes?
his own stuff.
Wow,
it's,
that's so cool.
It's a company in based in Dungannon, so it is.
Love
so
it.
Really, really
I'm
good
gonna
stuff.
check that out.
Nice
Yeah.
Yeah.
Local fashion, always good.
Yeah.
Love it. That's really cool.
If you could start up like your own company, like your friend did in Dungannon, what would you be selling? What would be like your like item?
I don't know. A recent one's come to mind from Armagh, and Armagh is known as the Orchard County.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry.
And I had the recent
From
notion.
Strabane.
I was wondering what you were gonna say.
No, I had the recent notion about like an Armagh cider. Like
Oh my god,
That'd
I know
yeah.
you've got like Orchard Thieves.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
something sweet like Orchard Thieves.
It's
but
McIver's, not Armagh. No. What is McIver's?
I'm not sure, but I want something that screams. This
Yeah.
Is Armagh
This is
cider.
from Armagh.
Even if it's
God.
like orange and white, kind of
Yeah.
packaging. And,
Oh my god, that would have been so good for the
and it's
the-
all from like locally sourced orchards and
Mm-hmm.
maybe a hint of blackberry in there too from all the blackberry bushes. That,
Class.
I'm
You've
quite a,
got
quite
that.
a culture.
Write this down.
Yeah, you're gonna copyright that now before anybody says it.
It's coming out in like a week. Get it done.
Get the patent in.
Yeah. Okay, well, also streaming at the moment, we've got some football highlights from the Crowley Cup. Here's a clip.
Crowley Cup highlights are now streaming on our YouTube channel. So you might have recognised a familiar face in that video. Lee, you are captain of the Ulster University Magee football team. Yeah? Yeah?
What does that involve? What's
Yeah.
your, like, a practice? You're chatting to someone who knows nothing about football,
Same.
just the nice jerseys. How would you explain your role to me as captain?
Well, it was only in the last match that I was anointed captain, and it was a huge honour. A huge honour. I played with Magee soccer for 3 years now, and to have the opportunity was just something to tick off the bucket list.
Oh,
you know.
yay.
So that was brilliant, brilliant. And
So is that like a match by match they choose the captain?
aye,
Or was
match-
it just...
match by match?
Oh,
fair
okay, yeah.
Kind of goes off whoever done the best in the last match.
Fair enough. So sort of like the MVP of like the next match gets to be captain.
As the manager reiterates, like the dressing room's full of leaders. Everyone.
Yes.
Everyone's a captain in there.
Yeah.
Like, and they're a great bunch of lads. They're
Yeah.
they're the best. Like,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Fair enough. That's
Shout
fair.
out to them. Well, on our highlights, spoiler alert, but we've seen that you've scored. How did that feel? Tell us about that.
Oh, brilliant. Obviously we didn't score in the first match. We got tanked by
matter.
Limerick, but they went on to win it, so it wasn't that
Didn't feel too bad about
wasn't
it.
too
Yeah.
bad. But in the semi-final we went 3-1 up.
Fantastic.
And no, scoring was great. Just because it had so many near misses, and just to get it, get it in the net was just a big relief.
So satisfying, I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Then I hurt my wrist and had to come off. But before it came off, I scored again. So
Yay!
There you go. Maybe it was good
Yeah.
luck.
maybe.
Do you have any like pre-match like rituals? Anything you do to get yourself like in the zone or for good luck?
Usually on the way up in the bus, so listen to this sounds crazy, but listen to like football chants, like European,
Yeah.
and like South American, crazy football
Oh my
chants.
Are they in
God, yeah.
English?
A lot of the time they're in Spanish. Some are in English, but
you speak
just the
Spanish?
vibe
it's
of
just
your
the
head,
sound,
Yeah.
of the people, It's just like, oh, that's what gets me up for it.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine that would actually be really good. And what's like is there like good crack on the bus on the way up or the way
Oh,
back?
it's always
or-
good crack.
Yeah.
On the way up, it's a wee bit more, just tunes are blast and everyone's kind of in the zone, and then the way home, if we win, it's just brilliant, you know.
So that's almost us then, but one more thing before we go, the legendary egg game.
Yes, Lee, as our guest, you get 1 minute to balance this egg while we do some housekeeping. It is really that simple. If you manage to balance the egg, you will join our Egg Hall of Fame, which has now not 1 but 2 eggs in it, so it can be done.
Very prestigious still though. How are you getting on?
I'm excited to see what your egg's going to look like.
We also need a name. If you can come up with a name for your egg, it's also very helpful.
Could
Egg
you
puns encouraged.
do you think you could put this egg in to be like the captain of the next like,
Yeah.
football match and it would just get away with it?
Ultimate MVP.
I like that.
Lovely. Oh, he's angry.
cute.
He's got his game
Yeah.
face on. Damn.
He does.
Okay. Fantastic. Has he got a name?
Greg. the-
Perfect.
Perfect.
Love
Getting
it.
broken
Stunning.
to fix it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got 60 seconds
Timer
on the
ready?
clock, yeah.
Ready? And go.
Okay, perfect. So guys, some new content on our channel this week. We've got a brand new episode of the Not So Secret Society
Got it.
out now,
No.
focusing on all things about the Drama Society on the Coleraine campus. Lovely team, lovely guys, lovely
love that.
video. Also, check out some of our
you're
not
15
special with
seconds
the
in.
Blame Game team,
45 seconds.
where we
Yeah.
talked
Oh,
all things about TV,
trying. What's
happening?
how to get into TV, what they're looking
Sabotage.
for,
What is this?
all you need. Also,
It
if you're more of
says
a
salt, but can we
podcast
get
kind
sugar?
of person,
I don't know.
get excited
Is
as
this
we've got
gonna
lots of
count?
new podcasts launching in the coming weeks. All things travel,
we've never had
international
someone
student
brought in
freshers,
contraband
more typical
before.
student
Oh my
life
God.
topics will be covered.
Does it count?
Be sure to keep
I
an eye for
don't
all
know
this
if
content
that
on our Instagram, TikTok,
counts.
YouTube, you name it. Oh my god!
But he's used sugar. Does this count?
Do you know what? I
It's
think
not freestanding.
I have to say yes though because it's impressive. Yes,
Okay, okay.
I'm counting that.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's go.
This is the first time I've posted that
36
someone's managed to do
seconds.
this.
Fantastic.
Lee, congratulations. You've absolutely knocked that out of the park. My goodness.
Good job.
Yeah, I've never had to finish this with somebody actually being able to complete the challenge. So very well done, Lee. I'm actually astounded. Thank you so much for coming today. You've been an absolute fabulous guest. And thank you, Em, as always. Guys, to finish the show, here's a little clip from our Why This One Strand with Vera.
Thank you so much for watching.
Eating mac and cheese by the Portuguese coast.